Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Wrestling Marks review. And we've not done this for a while, but now we're going to be talking about WrestleMania. And I don't remember the last one we talked about. I don't know if it was Survivor Series or I think it was the one before that. Do you remember, Gio?
Um, I think maybe Survivor Series. No, I don't think we talked about Survivor Series.
I think that was before.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. But
Um, I don't know, but it was probably shit.
it was, oh, okay. Okay. So we're gonna be talking about the whole show here. We're gonna talk about every segment there was, and we're gonna go in order, and we're gonna go up to obviously the main event and what happened at the main event. And I cannot believe what fucking happened, but we'll get there when we get there. So I'm gonna be talking first, and we're gonna be talking about the tag team champion match. It was Los Matadors versus the Usos versus New Day versus Cesaro and Tyson Kidd. And God, that was such a match, dude. They had a Tower of Doom spot on SmackDown before, but now they just like I don't even know how they did that. It was like a
It was a double
double
electric chair.
suplex into double electric chair. I don't know. Yeah.
Well, the other way around. Double electric chair into double
Okay, I don't.
suplex.
Yeah, this is like the. I don't want to talk about it because it's gonna be like the triple double power bomb
The
thing.
double
But
triple power bomb.
but eventually this match was awesome, dude. Like everybody was involved, and I thought at the moment I was like, this. It hopefully it doesn't turn to like an overbooked mess. But can I just say, uh, Xavier hit one of the Usos. I think I don't know who it was. But somebody,
And there's no
but there's
disqualification.
no disqualification.
Yeah, I was like, that was kind of
I
stupid.
was like, I would understand if it was like Natalia and El Torito, I guess, and Naomi, and okay then. I was just laughing so hard when Natalia put El Torito in the sharpshooter. That made the Mania pre-show for me, but then fucking Naomi had to come with her big ass and do whatever.
I'm pretty sure that's animal abuse. First of all,
Are,
I don't think
uh,
PETA would be very happy about this
Excuse
event.
me, Naomi put fucking her ass in Natalia's face.
Yeah, that's animal abuse too.
That okay then, but eventually I believe I don't even know because the commentators were just like they couldn't even tell who
It was
the
legal.
yeah I was like
There was
confused
one
too.
point where I think someone was not legal, and Big E was trying to pin the non-legal person. Big E wasn't legal either, and the referee was not gonna do the count. And then someone else randomly comes in and does the pin. He wasn't legal either, but then the referee goes for the pin for them. So racism is real in the WWE.
Maybe it was one of the Matadores, and I can't even tell apart who's who.
I can't even
Like
tell the Usos apart, and apparently they're not identical twins.
okay then. I always thought one of them should get a haircut, but no, they have to have the fucking same haircut and almost the same damn tattoos and the almost no exactly the same attire. So I don't even understand that. But eventually, I think it was Jimmy. Yeah, it was Jimmy because I remember Jay was taken out before the match. No, it was like during the match, but Cesaro just fucking. I don't know if that was like supposed to happen.
I think it was because
There,
a few weeks ago he got injured, obviously, like legitimately. So I think they just did that to make sure
uh,
he could be the tag team could be involved, but at the same time make sure he doesn't get injured so that he's not in the match.
that sucks. So, okay, because they don't want to take the tag team match. I
Yeah,
mean, tag. Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense. That's actually pretty smart. But Jimmy hit the splash on Big E, and then Cesaro, threw him out, and then he got the pin, and then God, Cesaro and Tyson Kidd retain, and that's one prediction that I believe we both got right.
yeah, we
Right?
both got that. But did you notice Cesaro or not Cesaro? Tyson Kidd had the championship on his trunks as well.
He has the championship on his
Yeah,
trunk.
like Rick Rude style. It's pretty cool.
I noticed Bad News Barrett at it,
Yeah,
but
Bad News Barrett too.
I didn't
But
notice.
like no, but he had it like as if there was a championship around his waist. Like that's how it
Okay.
was. It looked pretty cool. It was like Rick Rude. It reminded me of Rick Rude.
Yeah. But Tyson is Tyson. He puts fucking he's cat.
Cats, yeah, cats
Yeah,
on his
he put his
attire,
cat on his own.
on his kick
Okay, he must.
pads.
That's kind of an over obsession, um,
That's a fact.
but I believe next was the
next,
battle
next
royale.
was the amazing battle royal that everyone loved the finish to, right? So
What?
it's sarcasm.
Can I
Sarcasm.
just say, Hideo? Oh my God, I hate the Big Show.
Yeah, they basically buried Hideo so hard, but
I was so
he did kind of do some kind of impressive stuff in there,
he
as
didn't even do the
impressive as he
GTS,
could.
man.
Well, what do you expect? Did you expect him to? I actually thought he was going to tease it at least. I thought there was going to be like a spot where he like kicks everyone in the head and then like so everyone's down and then someone runs towards him and he puts him up on the suplex and then they would fall behind him and that's how he would be eliminated. That's what my thought was, but it didn't happen.
Okay, let's just say. Okay, I'm just gonna say, I thought he was gonna be like in the final at least six.
Yeah,
You
no,
know,
he definitely was not, and that was stupid.
and I noticed Heath Slater was not even eliminated yet. I was like, oh my
I
God,
don't think Zack Ryder was even eliminated.
honestly, I didn't want Ryback to win. I was so excited when Ryback got eliminated, and then
Really?
I was excited but then I saw the Big Show, and I thought he was going to get eliminated, but you know how that happened.
Rude.
What?
Nothing. But
I I didn't want
to start the battle
Ryback to win.
royal, they were all in the ring basically, and Curtis Axel, the guy who basically almost everyone probably thought was gonna win this, he basically is like, "Oh, this is my moment." So he's ripping off his shirt, and then everyone picks him up and eliminates him. I thought that was brilliant.
I
I wouldn't have
I
done that if it was my decision though.
I found
But
that super predictable.
yeah, it was pretty predictable. I like I said, I thought he was gonna somewhere roll out the ring, show back at the end, and then get eliminated. But that didn't happen either.
That didn't. That's
My
not even.
predictions with this pay per view was so off, like it's kind of scary. But it ended up with Big Show and Miz and Damien Mizdow. So Miz was basically trying to persuade Mizdow to team up on Big Show, and Mizdow was like, "That's not gonna work." So Miz tried to like get him really mad, which resulted in Damien throwing Miz out of the ring. And then Damien looked like he was gonna like somehow eliminate Big Show the same way Chris Benoit did. I mean, who? Same way that Big Show fell out of the ring at the Royal Rumble in 2004, I believe. So, but it didn't happen. Big Show eliminated him, and everyone was pissed off because the Big Show won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. But what else do you expect? Come on.
Damien Mizdow to win.
Not when the Big Show was the last person. It would have been more believable if, like, someone else was the
Oh
last.
yeah, Big Show fell out of the ring in
Kane.
2004 Royal Rumble, and he got eliminated by himself.
Yeah.
So I
But
don't understand why. I don't understand why Damien
it
Mizdow.
was because he thought the match was over. So he went out the ring, but the bell didn't ring yet. So then they're like, "Well, we didn't ring the bell to end the match, so I guess no, there's no winner." So
Well, yeah.
that's how it happened. It's true. It's a true fact. Look it
Well,
up
yeah.
on
Nobody
YouTube and
won
Wikipedia.
the 2004 Royal Rumble.
Yeah, I believe that's it. Yeah, yeah. Look
Yeah,
it up. It's not a fact.
obviously.
But yeah, the trophy looked really ugly though this year because
Big Show is next to it.
no, it's basically the same trophy except the main piece is like really yellow and it's really gross looking. And I hope they don't have this match next year because nothing comes out of it other than Mizdow and a Miz feud, hopefully. But yeah, that was the end of the pre-show. What did you think about that, Alvin?
Excuse me?
That was the end of the pre-show. What did you think about it
Oh, the pre-show was pretty good.
overall? Like even with the battle royal?
Oh yeah, and then yeah, I mean, it could have been a lot better, but well, the tag team match kind of made up for it.
Yeah, the tag team match was good.
It was really good.
Yeah, not as good as last year's, in my opinion, because it was too
Yeah,
crazy this year.
too crazy.
Yeah, I think it was Uso crazy this year.
Goddamn. Okay, let's just. All right, so we went into the start of WrestleMania, and I forgot who sang the whatever song. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
I
forgot.
don't know his name either. So
I don't even know the song name, but
America the Beautiful. What kind
yeah,
of American are you? You were cheering for Rusev, weren't you?
I was cheering for Cena.
Okay, good.
Obviously. Okay, so anyways, we started with the ladder match between Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose, Dolph Ziggler, R-Truth, Bad News Barrett, Luke Harper, and Stardust, I believe. I think that's 7 of them. I think that's all of them. But it was a crazy match, dude. I wouldn't say it was as good as I thought it was going to be, actually.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, like it was still a good match, and I gotta say Dolph Ziggler climbs that ladder so fucking quick, dude. Like if you notice during the match, every time there's someone like going up the ladder, he would like dash up there, dude. Like it was pretty crazy. But it was a great match though. Luke Harper with a freaking Brody bomb through the ladder or the power bomb. Dude, oh my god, that was crazy. And that superplex off the ladder by Barrett oh my god, dude, that was genius.
Luke had blood on his shirt.
Yeah,
Whose blood
yeah.
was that?
That was I think that was I don't know. Maybe it was Dean because I saw the doctors checking for him. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. It was a good match though. It was a really good match,
Yeah.
but I don't even understand. I thought the ending was kind of it was Dolph and Daniel Bryan on top of the ladder, and they were both headbutting each other like constantly. But didn't Dolph just fall?
Yeah, he just fell.
So
I
I
thought
don't
both of
understand.
them were gonna fall at the same time.
Me and my friend were just watching, and we were like, "Oh, they're both gonna fall." But Dolph just suddenly falls, and Daniel climbs up, and he grabs the Intercontinental Championship. I didn't. I mean, I kind of thought Daniel was gonna win, but Daniel Bryan is definitely a good pick for the. I don't know if I said Daniel Bryan.
I asked you if
I
you
said,
thought in any way Daniel would win, and you said no.
oh, well, I mean, it's whatever though. I think they had a segment later with Bret Hart and Ricky Steamboat and I believe Ron Simmons.
And Pat Patterson and Flair and
Yeah,
the Rowdy
I
Roddy
didn't.
Piper.
I missed that segment, but I saw like pictures of it, and I was like, "Oh wow, that's cool."
It was basically Daniel was trying to talk, and every time he tried to talk, he got interrupted by some kind of legend. And then they're all chanting yes, and then
Yeah.
Ron Simmons came out and was like, "Damn." So
Okay.
I'm surprised. From what I heard, JBL didn't say anything about like, "Oh, that's my friend Ron Simmons" or something stupid.
Okay.
We were in a tag team together, or some shit.
Yeah, but I don't know what was better, the superplex spot or the power bomb through the ladder, because that was brutal. Both of them were brutal, and the fact that Barrett he did the super and he folded like he backflipped on the floor.
Yeah.
That looked like wow, like wow, like it was like it looked like he stood on his head basically.
And basically, he did.
Yeah. So I don't know, but Daniel Bryan won. I'm not upset at all. Kind of glad that Daniel. I'm not. I kind of wanted Dean to win or Barrett, but Daniel's cool. I guess he's never. I think he's been all the champions now.
Yeah, he has been all the current champions.
Yeah, he's been WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
He's held the WWE Championship alone. the World Heavyweight Championship alone. Both of
Oh
them
yeah,
secured
so
that.
he's a like quadruple time champion,
Yeah,
quadruple crown champion, right?
basically.
So
It's
WWE
called the Triple
Championship,
Crown
TP.
Champion, but okay.
Well, yeah, but yeah.
Quadruple World Champion.
But WWE Championship from John Cena, World Heavyweight Championship from Big Show, Intercontinental Championship from the ladder match, United
U.S.
States
title
Championship
from The
from The
Miz.
Miz, Tag Team Championship with Kane.
And
That's
then the
awesome, dude.
WWE World Heavyweight Championship from Orton
That's
last year.
awesome, dude. Or wait, yeah, I was born. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. Daniel Bryan has accomplished everything. He's been in Elimination Chamber, and he's won the Money in the Bank. All he needs to do now is win the Royal Rumble. But I don't think maybe that can still happen
And the
actually.
Slammy. Has he won a Slammy? I don't know.
Yeah, he has.
Oh,
He's won
okay.
Superstar of the Year, I
So
believe.
he's basically the biggest thing now since he won a Slammy.
He's won the Superstar of the Year. I think it was 2014, because that was his year. And I don't know. Wait, no, that was 13 or 14.
Yeah,
That was
13, because I think 14 was Roman.
yeah, 14 was Roman. I don't know why Roman won.
Yeah, he was like,
But I'm not gonna talk about that. But
F that guy.
he wasn't even there for most of the years.
I know.
I was like, okay then. But I believe that was it. Now we have Seth Rollins versus Randy Orton.
Rollins and Orton. First of all, Orton's attire.
It was so odd.
Yeah, it was. It really
It was
was.
like,
I didn't
I
have a problem
mean,
with the red tights, but the
yeah, the
elbow
elbow
pads were
pads,
kind of weird.
like
And I'm surprised his elbow pads didn't trend on Twitter.
that's how I felt of his of when people don't wear knee pads. 'Cause it's so weird. It's like, I mean, I can get used to it. Not with knee pads. Not with.
I don't understand that, but he did look really weird. Anyone else, it probably would look normal. Most people that like are normal elbow pad wearers, like Kane, fine. Randy Orton, no thanks. Especially because they were like really bulky.
They were bulky,
Yeah.
but let me just say, Seth Rollins had a cool attire, even though it's just like a little addition.
And I preferred the black attire.
I like this, especially that's his champion attire.
Yeah. But the match was pretty decent. It was
It
good.
was good. I'm not gonna lie, it was really good.
Yeah. I think Seth went for the Phoenix Splash.
Yeah, I
And
was
then
I was about to mark out.
Randy rolled. I just want to make a comment on Michael Cole because Michael Cole is the worst commentator ever because there could be Randy Orton could like pick a guy up and then hold him by the head in the RKO position for about 5 minutes and then hit the RKO and Michael Cole would still say out of nowhere
Yeah.
because he hit a pretty obvious RKO at one point and he just said out of nowhere, so that was annoying. But the RKO everyone is talking about
Yeah. That
was the finish. Seth Rollins basically goes and runs and tries to go for the curb stomp, but when he has his foot on Randy, Randy like stands up. It basically sends Seth into the air, 50 feet in the air if JR was commentating, and then he planted him with an RKO for the win. I thought that was like the best finish to that match.
I didn't. Yeah, like I thought it was gonna be kind of like I was kind of when he did the Phoenix Splash, I was kind of hoping he would RKO him there, but he didn't. But I still think that ending was like perfect for to end Rollins. But that was a that was a great ending, by the
Yeah,
way.
my prediction was wrong, of course. The Authority did get involved though, J&J Security, and then they both got DDTs
Double
off
D.
the apron.
Yeah, that was
So
cool.
it was an alright match.
Um, yeah, the curse stomps are kind of, I don't know, like,
The first curb stomp he hit was really awkward to me. I
yeah,
don't know like why.
because I always find it like he should just go straight right into it.
Yeah, and he kind
But
of
like
like
he bounced off the ropes, that's why, and it takes time, and it's kind of awkward.
I
When,
don't even think it was that for me. It was like the actual move.
oh,
I don't know. Like it was kind of like if he was getting ready for the other spot where he like goes into the air, but
Yeah.
it never happened. Is what like it kind of felt like to me. Like he kind of bounced off his back and then went onto his head or near
Yeah.
his head. It was really weird. But other than that, the
I
match
used
was good.
People used to say, "Oh my God!" People used to say the curve stomp is a dumb finisher. Like I really like the curve stomp. I think it's super cool. It's super original too.
Yeah, well, it's a real thing. People really do that shit.
I mean, the regular curve stomp is the usually it's like the surfboard stretch into the curve stomp,
Yeah.
but like Ron's is like you know curve stomp because Vince called it that,
Well,
right?
what is it called? Just call it what it really is.
It's curve stomp, damn
It's
it.
a curb stop, damn it.
That's literally what I heard somebody. I think that's what Ron said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was a curb stomp, so call it a curb stomp.
I really like the other names though, but the curve stomp, I
What
kind of
was
had to.
the other name he had for it?
So it was blackout, and then it was the peace of mind,
I don't
and
like the peace
I
of
really
mind.
like
That sounds really gimmick.
the peace of mind. I really like that
And
actually.
it's a lot cooler for someone to yell curb stomp after he hits it than the peace of mind.
I think you could get used to it actually.
That's like a move I expect CJ Parker to have.
Ew. Okay. Let's just okay. So I think that's it for Rollins and Orton, right?
Yeah.
So next was Sting versus Triple H. And mostly all I think this whole WrestleMania was more storytelling than more, like good wrestling. Like that's what I really noticed because
Yeah.
Sting versus Triple H wasn't like the best wrestling match, but it told a really good story, like a really good story. Especially when obviously I'm just gonna say it out loud, or say it right ahead. The NWO came out and DX came out, and it was super fucking cool. But like, God, okay, when the DX theme hit, I thought it was just Shawn Michaels, but it was just X Pac, Billy Gunn, and
Road Dog.
Road Dog,
For whatever
yeah.
reason, when the DX theme hit, I didn't register it in my head. I was just like, what's going on? I've never heard this before. Like, for whatever reason, I couldn't recognize the song right away.
God,
And it
but
was
then
really weird to me.
the NWO came out, and I was kind of like, but and I thought it was just gonna be Kevin Nash, but Hulk Hogan comes out and leads them. He leads Kevin Nash, and he leads Razor Ramon or Scott Hall, whatever you want to call him. But can I just say it was kind of awkward to have them fight outside. Because me and my friend were just watching. We were just like, oh my God, there's a bunch of old men flying all over the place. Especially when Razor Ramon took that back body drop. I was
I
like,
thought it was pretty
God.
cool.
I thought it was cool. But, like, that's so weird. I was kind of excited because Razor Ramon looked like he was about to go for the Razor's Edge. I was
Yeah.
like, oh shit. But, I don't think any of them did their finishers. But, and then eventually towards the end,
Wait, but
uh,
before that, did you notice um at one point, I don't know who took out Kevin Nash, but someone took out Kevin Nash, and for the slightest second I thought he tore his quad again.
God damn! Oh my God! I did not notice that, but that would
Yeah, he
that.
like fell and he like immediately went towards his leg, and I was like, he tore his quad. It's over. But he didn't.
But it was like I think Sting had him in the Scorpion Deathlock, and then Shawn Michaels out of fucking nowhere, he fucking super kicks the hell out of him. And Michael Cole's reaction was like, wait a minute! I was like, what's going on? And then they finally show Shawn Michaels. I kind of like that because they didn't show him at all until the super kick. I was like, oh my God,
I think he even got some boost for like a
yeah.
little bit, and now it's surprising. I don't know when the last time Sean got boost was.
Daniel Bryan and Shawn Michaels having that
Yeah, well
segment.
that doesn't matter. No one likes that. No one remembers that. No one cares about that.
I remember it.
Of course you do.
What? He made Shawn Michaels tap out.
Mark.
What?
What?
Excuse me?
Oh, just continue.
Of course. But eventually Shawn Michaels came out, and I guess it kind of hurt some boos, but it was kind of like, I don't know. If you think about it, this is good storytelling because this is what I was talking about. This is WCW versus WWE, and you're using the most popular group of that area versus the most popular group of the other era, and
Something that people have wanted to see for
20 years.
20 years.
Yeah, and then
The
it finally
NWO
happened.
and DX meeting.
It finally, even though they were old as fuck, but
Yeah.
it was still cool, and it was still a pretty good match, and eventually, they both got their Sting got his bat, Triple H got his sledgehammer, and they sword fought, and then Sting like sliced Triple H's sledgehammer in half.
Yeah, I don't know how that happens.
I think
Especially
it's,
that perfectly.
well, it's like a karate chop, but with a
With a
bat.
bat. I don't think it would
Yeah.
happen that perfectly though. It was like really slick.
Well, that's Sting for you. I don't know, maybe yeah, I don't know. But eventually, um, I think he had like a stinger splash, and I think he was going for another one, and Triple H hit Sting in the face with the sledgehammer, and that was like, bruh. I was like, bruh, I cannot believe that happened, and I'm pretty sure everybody thought Sting was gonna win, but I mean, I kind of like had this like thought where like everyone thinks Sting is gonna win. Like,
I thought he was gonna win.
yeah, and I thought I was like, what if they just like, like, do the opposite? So
I was actually really upset that Triple H won.
I wasn't. I thought
I
it was.
was because like how bigger of a slap in the face is that? Like, oh, we won the war. Took you like 15 years to come to this company. Now lay down and let me beat you again.
It kind of sucks.
Like that's like Vince was just honestly, I thought like they were gonna do something even better. And when Sean came out, I thought like after, like, I thought they were gonna do something where like he kicks out or whatever, and then like Vince comes out or some shit, and he's like, "God damn it, you gotta finish it!" And then like Eric Bischoff comes out too.
That
Been
would
cool.
be amazing. That would be amazing.
I should write for the WWE.
Yeah, but you can't always get those guys, or at least Eric Bischoff. But
Yeah.
eventually, after the match, after Triple H beat Sting, I believe they shook hands, and that was kind of weird. And I thought it was cool until later tonight, where Triple H came out.
Yeah, and buried Sting.
Yeah, yeah. I was just like, okay, sure. I did. We'll talk about that when we get there, but I was just like, okay then. But
So Triple H wins, and after was the performance that was really weird, and then after that was the the tag team divas match between Paige, and the Bella Twins. Honestly, to be completely honest, I thought this was pretty good. It could have been worse, like way worse, but I thought that was pretty good. Especially when Brie, I think, you got thrown into the steps. That was pretty good.
yeah, oh my god, that actually looked pretty brutal.
Yeah, and then just to finish it, because I don't give a shit about this match, honestly. AJ made Nikki tap out with the Black Widow, which I wish my prediction would have came true. And at the same time, Paige had put Brie in the PTO, and then they both tapped out. I think that would have been pretty cool.
I think it would have been cool if Brie turned on her.
It's not too late. She could turn tomorrow and be like, "You made us lose. I hate
That's
you.
true.
Give me your title."
She did give up.
She did give up. She tapped out.
Yeah, because that means giving up.
Yeah.
So she gave up.
To give up is to give your soul to another, in this case, woman.
Okay, whoa. Oh, okay. Let's not go too far, but
That's JBL quote.
sure. Okay, JBO. You're gonna take quotes from JBL. Okay,
Yeah,
that's great. If the world's gonna listen to JBL, the world can't stand. Just saying.
please. JBL's a wrestling god.
Yeah, it was.
Still is.
Please, please. He can't. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say what Roman said. Whatever. I think he was like, you can't tell between a headlock or a side lock. Or, I don't know. Something like
Please. Roman can't tell between a spear and a gore. Through the screen.
that.
SmackDown screen.
Okay then. But next we had Cena versus Rusev for the United States Championship, and let me just say both entrances were pretty fucking cool. And Rusev came out. Rusev came out in a fucking tag, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Oh my god,
He
dude.
is the
So,
hero to the Russian Federation. What else would you expect?
and then I thought the flag was cool, the big flag in the background. You know, Lana was looking, you know, but Cena had this package. It was so cool, dude. I like it was like a whole bunch of speeches from other different presidents, and I thought it was so cool. Like
I was actually very mad that Cena didn't come out with the American flag.
yeah, he should have done something more. I thought he was gonna do something more, but he
He
just
should
came
have
out.
had American shorts.
Okay, that's kind of nasty.
Or instead of pulling out his never give up towel, which is cheap
Yeah,
plugging, you pull out like an American like flag
flag.
that says like America F yeah or
Well,
something with like
I
an
think
explosion
I
and an
don't think it.
eagle
I think it should just have the flag. Honestly, I don't
and an
know.
explosion and an eagle.
Why would you write on the flag?
You don't have to write on it, you just print it on it.
Uh, Okay then. Yeah, Cena's gonna use some cheap print paper to tape it on there.
Yeah. It's not
That's nasty.
disrespectful.
That is
What's
disrespectful.
disrespectful is dropping the flag,
Yeah,
which
Big Show.
happened in this match
Oh.
with the Russian flag.
Oh, I didn't see that.
You
I
did
thought you
not
were talking
see
about.
that?
I thought you were talking about Big Show, where he just pulled it
No, no,
down.
no, no. In this match, when Rusev got the flag during the match, he dropped it.
Oh,
I was ready for Russia to like nuke the stadium after that happened.
damn.
I'm surprised it didn't. Cena would have still kicked out at 2. But continue.
This match was all right. It was pretty good. It was good for Mania. For Cena, current Cena Mania match,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, it was actually pretty good.
And Lana, during the match, Lana throws both her heel shoes or her heels.
And missed both times.
Yeah, and damn, imagine if that hit the ref's face.
That would have. What if it like impaled his face and was
Oh
like,
my god, I could just imagine her fucking white heel going to his eye. Like God, that looks really bad. That would have been really bad actually. But uh, I think Cena was. I think they were marking out because Cena broke out of the accolade or something.
but, but for a majority of the match, Cena was getting booed like crazy.
Yeah, he even got the John Cena sex entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Rusev super kicks were on point, dude.
Of
I
course.
cannot,
Of course.
I mark for every super kick, and oh my god, the tag team match, and then Shawn Michaels super kick. He even had Shawn Michaels do a super kick,
The
dude,
best super kick in the game.
in the
No?
game.
No?
What?
Is it not the best super kick of all time?
You said in the game. I was like, what?
Yeah, in the game.
Oh, it's
Not
not.
like not like Triple H the game.
Okay.
It's an
Oh,
expression.
sure. But eventually, I like how they ended Cena versus Rusev though. It was that Lana knocked out. She fell off the apron after Rusev knocked her off, and then Cena hit the AA. And I'm that's kind of cool that they still can kind of hit women like that. I mean, I don't
You think
know.
that's cool?
I I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, Lana basically got hit by a bus, so that was. And then Cena hit the A, and then that was it. It was kind of
Yeah.
sloppy, by the way.
I personally though, if I was the agent for this match, I would have done it where Cena wins by submission, and every
What?
time Cena goes for a pin, Rusev kicks out at 1, because that would make the win even more prestigious, I think.
So you're saying Rusev tapping out and Rusev kicking out at one is more
Yeah,
prestigious.
like every time Cena goes for a pin, Rusev kicks out at 1, and at the very end of the match, Cena makes him tap out.
That's kind of weird because tapping out means
Exactly,
giving up.
exactly,
Why would Rusev give up?
because he's a little Russian pukester.
What? He's what?
He's a Russian pukester.
Okay, another. Okay, sure. I'm just gonna. Yeah, I'll just cut that out because I don't even know what that means.
A
Or I
pukester?
mean,
You don't want to get attacked by Russians?
what are you talking about?
Is that why you're gonna cut that out?
I'm gonna cut where
This
I
is
was
uncensored.
speechless. Where I was speechless of what you said.
Okay, good. Because this is
Uh,
uncut, uncensored.
okay, I'm not. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. Forget it. God damn it! Now I have to cut that out.
Continue.
Excuse me.
So Rusev loses, and then he blames everything on Lana, and it's pretty funny.
She's on the floor holding her
Yeah, she's
ankles.
like on the floor, probably with like a sprained ankle, and he's like, "I am the Russian, and you'll make me lose." Horrible Russian impression, but basically what he was doing, and like he basically leaves her behind. So maybe Lana turn to join John Cena in the United States.
Ooh,
And
because she is an
then,
American girl.
yeah, she's like from Florida or something. You don't get more American than
I
Florida.
saw. Oh, I saw on Twitter. Somebody asked her, "What's your favorite country?" And she said, "America." And she posted all these photos of her doing an American
Yeah,
shoot. I was like,
yeah, I saw that too.
really?
But like, if she were to go with Cena and then do the double turn again and like cost Cena the title,
That'd
that would be pretty good. Good quality
be cool.
TV right there.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're supposed to go to the next segment.
I am. I don't even know what the next segment is. So then after the Rusev Cena match, we got a little visit from Stephanie McMahon and Triple H to tell us the attendance record, or not the attendance record, but the attendance for the night, which was like over 76,000. And then Triple H goes and cuts like a 15-minute promo on how the two of them basically own Sting, and they own everyone in the locker room. And then The Rock comes out. The Rock talks about how no one owns him, and then he basically challenges Triple H, and Triple H is like, no, because I already kicked your ass a million times. And then The Rock is like, well, you should have brought your balls because you left them in Stanford. And then Stephanie's like, oh my God, why would you say that? Stephanie slaps The Rock. The Rock is like, oh my God, I just got slapped by Stephanie. I think it kind of hurt because when he left the ring, like it looked like he was crying a little, and I would be too if Stephanie McMahon slapped me. But he gets slapped, and Stephanie's like, "You can't hit a woman, Rock." And I was like expecting a rock bottom because that's not hitting her; it's a rock bottom. He basically gets told to leave the ring and go backstage. So he does leave the ring. He doesn't go backstage. He circles the ring and goes over to UFC fighter, undefeated, beastly woman, Brock Lesnar at Jace, Ronda Rousey.
And can I just say, her shirt was on point. It
Her
was
shirt was on point.
the over
Over
9,000
9,000
shirt.
shirt.
And let me just say, I saw her. They saw like they went to the camera pointed at her earlier in the night. I was like, oh shit, that's cool. You UFC girl watching, WrestleMania. That's cool as shit. And then when Rock came up to her, I was like, oh shit. I was like, it's about to go down.
I thought Rock was like gonna go to his mom and like complain about Stephanie slapping him or something.
Because I think I saw his
Yeah,
mom.
his mom was right there next to, I think,
Yeah.
Cena's mom.
So yeah.
Yeah, but he gets Ronda Rousey. Ronda goes over the barricade, goes in the ring. Everyone's like chanting, "Ronda's gonna kill you," and all that shit.
Because
And
she's
she
undefeated.
is undefeated in the UFC. So she goes in the ring. Stephanie talks about, "Oh, we're friends." Like, what the hell, Rock? You're stupid. We're friends. Get out of my ring, the both of you.
Same.
And like she was like, "Oh, you might be like a beast in the UFC, but this is my ring." And like, first of all, what I was thinking, I thought she was gonna say like, if you wanna be wrestling in an octagon or in a ring, you better go to another octagon in TNA or some shit. But she didn't say it. She should have. It would have been amazing. Best WrestleMania moment probably. But like she tells her, "Oh, why don't you just leave my ring? Cause this is my ring." And then Ronda is like, "Well, why don't you make me?" And I was like, "Holy shit, it's about to go down." So Rock says something to Stephanie about Ronda Rousey ripping her insides out and jump roping with her fallopian tubes. And then Triple H is like, "That's the last thing you're gonna say about my wife." And Rock is like, "You're right. That is the last thing I'm gonna say." And then he just starts attacking Triple H, like punches him into the corner, and then he like throws her to Ronda, and Ronda like perfectly hip tosses Triple H out of the ring.
That
So
was
Triple
a
H
perfect
goes
stuff.
Triple H goes from burying Sting to getting buried by Ronda Rousey. And then Stephanie tries to slap Ronda. Ronda catches her and basically almost rips her arm off, and then somehow she gets out of the ring, and I was like, holy shit, that was crazy.
That was fucking
It was a
crazy.
pretty good segment. I
That
thought it was
was
just going to
an
be
amazing segment.
yeah, I thought it was just going to be Authority talking about how great they were for, like 30 minutes. But
That was a cool Rock return too.
yeah, it was. It was.
It was like when he returned against Rusev.
Yeah, I think we were talking about that too a while ago.
Yeah, we were just like, like Rock appearing, like it's not very exciting.
And then he appears on WrestleMania.
And it was exciting. It was
Yeah.
cool and it was out of nowhere. And I honestly thought his mom was there because Roman, because
Yeah.
that kind of gave a
Family
sign.
connections.
Yeah.
I thought she
So
was just there just because,
yeah,
just
yeah,
cause.
yeah. She probably does like wrestling, but I'm not sure. We can never tell.
She used to promote. She used to be a promoter
Oh, I didn't know that.
in Hawaii, I think.
All right. So I believe that was it, and that was an amazing
Yeah.
segment, by the
It's an
way.
amazing segment into a horrible match.
Horrible match.
It was horrible to me because of the finish.
It was a horrible match.
that match. First of all, it started on the worst note. Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker. Started on the worst note because it was still light out. Probably one of the only disadvantages of doing WrestleMania in an outdoor arena on the West Coast. The entrances would have been really cool if it was dark, especially Bray's.
I think they should have closed the ceiling.
It's an open arena. You can't.
Oh.
That's like how the arena is. But Bray's entrance would have been cooler.
Yeah, I saw so many lights. I was looking into the crowd,
Yeah.
but you can barely see
Yeah, you
them.
could barely see them. The arena tried their hardest to make it dark. Just didn't work. And then I thought Bray's scarecrows were gonna stay out there, and then Taker was gonna come out, and they were gonna like bow down to Taker, or some
Damn.
shit. But that didn't happen. Taker came out in like pants, like he did, like when he returned in WrestleMania 20 against Kane. Taker's entrance was horrible because they're still light out and whatnot. And
That's
then
cool.
Taker has hair again, which is kind of weird because his hairline is like to the middle of his head.
Yeah, but can I just say, Bray looked kind of nervous before
He
the
did
match.
look he was selling it
Like-
very good. Like
I don't know if he was selling or he just looked like nervous. Cause
he
I
was
know,
like
like,
legitimately scared of the Undertaker.
no, I mean like wrestlers actually get nervous
Well,
because
yeah.
it's WrestleMania and you're facing the Undertaker.
Especially during his entrance.
Yeah,
So
I don't know if that was selling or just really good acting.
or
Probably
like a
really good acting.
genuine, because he looked more like in awe.
Yeah,
So it would look it did look very genuine.
yeah. So
But
the
yeah,
match was it was pretty good. It was really
it
good.
was okay.
It was for storytelling. It was really good. Let me just say, when Bray did the spider crawl thing, and then Undertaker sat up,
That was really cool.
that was a moment. That was like that was a great
That was a
WrestleMania
WrestleMania
moment.
moment that people will talk about forever.
That was amazing.
Hopefully.
And you know what else they're gonna talk about? They're gonna talk about how Undertaker beat Bray Wyatt.
For absolutely no reason.
No, no, you can't lose 2 years in a
Uh,
row. That's kind of
Bray Wyatt
uh,
lost 2 years in a row.
that, but
So
because
Undertaker can too.
Undertaker's his time is running out. Like for wrestling, he was barely he could barely wrestle tonight. Like he was doing his own moves and shit. But
Taker honestly looked a lot better this year than he did last year.
yeah, he really did.
He looked like in a lot more better shape.
Yeah, and I get because you don't want to disappoint this year because I'm pretty sure he knew like that match was bad
Yeah,
last year.
and this one was due because of the finish.
You're just kind of biased against that.
I'm not.
Yeah,
Okay, I am. But Undertaker should not have won that match because it doesn't make sense, especially when JBO had to point out the fact that now he's 22-1. Like, that's stupid and unnecessary at this point. He lost. Don't count anymore.
yeah. You're just biased
I'm not biased.
against this match.
I am biased. Okay, I'm biased against the Undertaker because I hate him now.
You hate him?
People always say that Undertaker gives back to the younger guys now a lot more. Obviously not, because he buried Bray Wyatt, and Bray
buried
Wyatt's
Bray
career
Wyatt. That's
is nothing now.
that's
Bray
such
Wyatt's
a
gonna go from being probably one of the greatest characters to wrestling R-Truth on main event once a month.
That's great. You know who else did that? CM Punk. And look
And
where he is now.
look where he is now. I don't think Bray Wyatt is gonna go to the
Look
UFC though.
what he did, though.
Okay, he left. Good
Man.
for him.
Good for him.
Good for him.
CM Punk's career during,
His career went to shit.
after his loss to Undertaker?
Yeah.
No.
What's
it was
something
pretty
really good that he did after he lost to the Undertaker?
Something really good that he did after he
Yeah.
lost to the Undertaker. He did multiple feuds. And
With
they
who?
were
With
entertaining.
with the New Age Outlaws and Kane.
Yeah,
That was horrible.
that was not horrible.
It would make no sense whatsoever.
It was leading up to Triple H, but he just, he was like, or nah. And
Yeah,
then he
because
just left.
Triple H thinks that CM Punk needed him
Yeah.
when Triple H needed CM Punk.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Because CM Punk doesn't need the
But
championship.
they couldn't do that for the whole year. And they're not going to do that for Bray. Bray's career is over, basically.
It's not over.
It'll be a
You're just
miracle. It will be
over-exaggerating.
a miracle if they can get him into a good
You are
storyline after
over
this.
exaggerating.
I hope that somehow he gets into a storyline with Daniel Bryan for the Intercontinental Championship.
You're hoping.
But that probably won't happen.
Okay then.
Because
Okay.
Dolph will go in. Or
I don't want to
Dean,
get
maybe.
into this because you sound more ridiculous than ever to me.
What about? I'm not even gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it.
What? Adam Rose?
No. Just go on to the next match.
Okay. You're an asshole. Just kidding.
Fact.
Okay. Anyways, so we had the main event, and God, it was an amazing main event. It was amazing. It was so fucking brutal.
It was brutal. It was obviously a shoot style match.
Shoot. Excuse me.
Yeah, a shoot. Like when they go out there and they legitimately punch each other.
Oh yeah, but it's probably like they're not scared to punch.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just like, okay, it's WrestleMania, just hit
It was
me.
probably like Brock was probably like Vince wants me to make you look strong. Well then, punch me.
Exactly, exactly.
Yeah, and it was crazy.
Chris Jericho, I think I listened to this podcast, and he said he always loved to get punched, like once in a while, like like yeah, he's like, no, just grab your balls and just punch me as hard as you can.
I don't think that's PG.
What?
Grabbing your
I
balls on television.
it was a figure of speech, but let me just say, um, Roman Reigns kicked out of three F5s. We're to the point where, okay, can I just say his smiling during the match made it worse.
Yeah, it
I
made
I
me really
couldn't.
mad actually.
I was like, stop! It doesn't make you look any stronger. If it was, I don't know. If it was Brock, Brock makes it work. Brock makes it so much. He gets up and he smiles and he's shaking it off. It works because he looks like a beast. He
Yeah,
legit looks like a beast. Not literally, but
he's
he
the
looks.
beast and the best in the world.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I'm not gonna say something stupid. My name is not Paul. But those replays made it so much like I knew it was gonna be brutal. And God, he kicked out three F5s. But oh my God, can I just say that those Superman punches into the second spear, it kind of scared me.
Yeah, I thought it was
I
over.
thought, yeah, I kind of because Brock Lesnar is good. Like he waited till like the very, very last point second to kick out, and he did. I was like, oh my God, my heart was like beating so
Yeah, there
loud.
was like blood everywhere.
Yeah, I was like to the point
Paul
where I could,
Heyman looked scared outside of the ring. I was scared. Like, I did not think he was going to kick out. I was
like,
like yelling at my TV for him to roll out the ring. Like after the second spear, I was like, just roll out, please.
how many F5s did he hit on Roman? It was like four, wasn't it?
Yeah, something like that.
But Rollins comes out, and this is where it picks up. It was like 4 minutes left, and I was marking out so hard, and it was bloody. Brock Lesnar got put like he smashed his face to he got yeah his face got smashed into the turnbuckle into the corner post, yeah, and he was busted open, dude. It was
He was
really
busted
rough.
open from the beginning, but very
Yeah,
like
but it was like
slightly.
and now
Yeah,
he's bleeding all over his face.
like the apron is like being like drenched,
Let me
basically.
just say, this is the best way to do it. Not after the match, not during the match is just brilliant. For the
Yeah, I
fact
think best cash in. I think
it
and
is
best
the
ending
best.
to a WrestleMania.
Let me just say, Rollins had made history. He's the first one to ever cash it in at WrestleMania. He's the first one to ever cash it in mid match.
He is, and he's the
And
first one to cash it in and not pin the champion.
yeah, and he's the first one who's ever to cash it in on the WWE World Heavyweight Championship.
He is.
That's like quadruple accomplishments.
He is the
Or
youngest WWE World Heavyweight Champion.
he is younger than he won the championship younger than WrestleMania. He's the youngest champion.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing. Rollins accomplished so much in that one match. That
In
was
in
awesome.
in a few minutes.
It was in a few minutes, and that's Rollins is he's fucking amazing, dude. I cannot believe they did that, and I cannot believe that happened, and I cannot believe Rollins won. I was sitting on my chair and heard Rollins' theme and I jumped up and I was like jumping on my bed nearby and I was just marking out so hard, dude. Oh my God. And he won the championship.
Yeah.
He pinned Roman Reigns and I went out the room and I started, oh my God, it was crazy, dude. I went to like hug my brother and I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe it.
I got a call. I got a call
Yeah.
from someone. I answered. It's Alvin, and he's like going insane.
Oh my God. Yeah, I called you too. I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe that just happened. I was gonna call you during the Undertaker versus Barry match. I was like, you know, what, I'll just take
Screw
a
that
video.
match.
I'll just
Screw
take
that
a
match and
video.
screw that video.
That video is amazing, but that was fucking awesome. And WrestleMania this year, I I think it kind of topped last year, but I
It
think
definitely exceeded uh my thought, yeah,
expectations.
my expectations, because I thought it was gonna be, I honestly thought it was gonna be shit. I thought it
Yeah,
was gonna be the worst WrestleMania of all time, and it
but it
really, it's
like
like right up there with last year's.
and which I recall as one of the greatest.
One of the greatest WrestleManias, and now WrestleMania 31
God, that is crazy,
is
dude.
right there.
That was the. I thought it was gonna be shit. I really thought it was gonna be shit. I thought it was gonna be the shittiest one of all time.
It's worse than 27 and 29 combined.
That's horrible. That's horrible.
That's what I thought it was going to be,
Wow, dude.
but they definitely
10 out of 10,
proved me
dude.
wrong. 10 out of
10 out of
10?
10.
Really?
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I'm not even gonna say anything because I don't want you to think that I'm gonna say something else because of your rating.
10 out of 10 IGN.
10 out of 10 IGN.
10 out of 10 IGN. Definitely.
Not for me, but for you. Yeah.
I think it's just because the Undertaker thing, right?
No, it's not just because of that.
What would you give? What would you give it?
I'd give it a solid, uh, like 9.2.
That's pretty good. That's
Yeah,
fair.
it's pretty good.
That's fair. That's pretty good. I don't know why you didn't want to tell
Because
me.
of the Taker. Because I thought you were gonna be like, oh, you only said that because I said it was 10.
Oh, I never even thought about that.
I always think about that, but because of the Taker and Bray thing, because I would have preferred John and Rusev to end in submission.
Yo.
Ew. What do you mean? I think a lot of the first matches were really kind of shorter, and
Well,
that's why it left a
you
lot of
can help
question.
it.
People were like, it's like 2 hours left in the show, and there's only 2 matches left. But they did pick up on that. And then I don't know. It was just, other than that, it was perfect. I would have also wanted Vince McMahon to come out and had said,
Yeah,
"Welcome to
yeah.
WrestleMania," but he never does that. I wish he would every single damn year.
I think that would be amazing. I think that should be traditional, but I don't know why
It
he does.
should. I don't know why either. He's perfect voice for it.
Like you can compare the first one to the now.
Yeah.
Welcome to WrestleMania, and now it's welcome.
To WrestleMania, damn it.
Damn it. Oh my god, that's so ridiculous, dude. I I think I'm glad they pushed the battle royal to the pre-show.
Yeah.
I'm kind of glad.
Yeah.
'Cause
Everyone was kind of like questioning that.
yeah, but I was like, it's all right now.
Yeah.
But overall, it was it was an amazing show. Like it was amazing, every match, every segment. Whereas of last year, there was like Undertaker versus Brock was really bad.
And the Divas, come on, like no one paid attention to that. I think it wasn't a bad match. Isn't what I'm saying. It was just bad placing on the card. Because I mean, why would you put that match after Undertaker losing his streak? No one's gonna pay attention.
Yeah.
And no one did pay attention. So I think that was a big mistake last year.
Yeah. But I believe that's it, right?
Yeah. Well, thank you for watching this WrestleMania 31 fuck, I almost said predictions.
Did she start?
Yeah, the whole thing. Let's just restart the whole thing.
Yeah, okay. I'll stop recording and delete the yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
Okay. Hold on, give me a second. So thank you for watching our WrestleMania 31 review. The first review in a while, like a long time. So give it a big thumbs up and comment below on what you thought about the pay-per-view. Subscribe if you haven't already. Follow us on Twitter. Links are in the description, and we will see you next time.